So we're up at the irrigation pond. We've been here the last couple days just doing all the weeding, cattails, weed eating, mowing. We're just up here and trying to get everything done up here. So I want to give you a before shot of the cattails because we're taking them all out. And then I'd like to move to the yurt pond and get them out of there too. I got a boat. I bought this boat. I don't know if you remember, if you've been paying attention to the other boat I had. It was a wooden boat. It was super heavy. I couldn't get it in out of the water by myself. It took two guys. It was just too heavy, and it started cracking on the bottom. I should have never got it. It was a piece of junk. I ended up cutting it into little chunks and throwing it in that dumpster that was out there. Anyway, I found this one on Craigslist. It's all aluminum. I can pick it up by myself. If I really needed to, I could put it on my head and walk it up to the truck and throw it in. But the main thing is, like here, I came over here, pulled it right out of the water with this rope. I can unload it and then put it back in. It's just a great little boat. So anyway, and it's vital to get these cattails and all this stuff out of here. Jimmy's doing the shoreline on the cattails. Got all the weeds out, most of them. There's still a few more right in here, but all those ones that were over there. And Jimmy's getting the cattails that he can reach from shore, and then I'm in the water getting the rest of them. And we got all this around here, all the way to there. But I wanted to show you, I should have done a before shot earlier, but you can see the ones over there. There's a bunch of them. And it's coming in thick. But the pond's just looking really good, I think. So pretty out here. Yeah, we're getting... The other thing was, most of the grass looks okay, but that area right over there sure looks brown, and I really don't want to turn on the sprinklers. Luis told me these grasses do fine all summer without water. He said they were supposed to take hold and they would be fine, but I'm going to have to ask him. Those look real dry over there, but if I start watering, we're going to have weeds everywhere. I really don't want to do that. It's going to be bad enough after the winter again, but if we start watering now, we're going to have weeds all summer. So anyway, yeah, and I sent you the video on the, as you can see, I'm wetting it down right now down there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the erosion down there, we put some grass seed, and it's not too much water, but you know, it's a little bit, but I just want to get something started, something rooted there. And anyway, I'll show you that once the grass starts sprouting. But anyway, so yeah, we got all the cattails out of here. They're all gone. The water lilies look really good. Got that bunch right there. And then the big bunch over in the corner look really healthy. You can see Jimmy's pulling them out here. And he's also trimming these willows down a little bit. So anyway, I just wanted to get a before shot. There's a bunch in here. This whole corner's full of them again. Pulling what we can, but it's hard. And cutting they seem to come back just as fast whether you cut them or pull them anyway. So, like these were all cut. But anyway, thing is, we cut them. As you can see, we got some cattails coming up. Those brown cattails. The main thing is we want to get them down before those things go to seed, because those things will fly around and we'll have them everywhere. Besides them growing on the roots of the other ones, but see how thick they are in there. But anyway, we're going to get all those out. And oh yeah, and you can see the water lilies here just look really nice. I think they're healthy for the pond too. So anyway, and I saw you mark some fir trees, the ones by the house, of course. And I hope you know there's a couple little tiny redwood trees right off the parking up there. Not that they'll ever amount to anything, but we sure don't want to cut any redwoods down. So maybe I'll mark them just so you don't lop them. They're small enough where you could lop them with the loppers. But I'm sure you guys know what redwoods look like, but it'd be a shame if we accidentally cut those down. So they are right, if you look at the house, they're right off the side there, right off the parking area, just about 4 feet down. There's two little redwoods. Right past the new wall there, and then right off the side. Anyway, they're there. I saw you marked some redwoods up there, and we had thinned that out. I don't know if you remember that up there, but it was so thick up there, and we went through and cut down, well, everything but what you see. There was just literally 100 fir trees that were, you know, the small ones from this big to that big. And we just took them all out and left what was there. But I see you marked some, and so we will cut them out. I don't know if that's affecting, once that sun gets up, it gets all day sun there, so. But anyway, I mean, you know what you're doing. We'll go ahead and, I just wanted to let you know that I noticed that, and we will cut those out. I'm assuming what you wanted is just to really thin that out some more. And just open it up and let that hardwood tree, that oak tree up there, let it get some light and some water and whatever else those firs are stealing from it. So I'm assuming that's the goal. So we'll get those out. And then, like I said, get this grass growing here. We need to trim this tree right here, this big one. It's got a big dead branch there coming over the vineyard, and then it's also touching the vineyard. So I want to get that as soon as we can. We worked out and back. We did some scraping, but the humidity level went way down, and no fog. They're getting fog in town, but not up here, and it's just so dry. We got one day out there where we scraped and mowed, but I'm just going to have to wait until I get a couple foggy days to do any more, hopefully this weekend. So anyway, everything's looking good. I just wanted to show you the cattails over there, give you a before shot. And there's a bunch alongside here. Not a bunch, but there's a few, so we're going to get all those too. So we just get all that. And what else? The electrician came, and he put the lights in next to the stairs, that set of stairs that come from the parking lot up to the back patio. He put lights in there. And he put that cord, that hardwire cord in for the Polaris. Instead of the extension cord, now there's a cord, a dedicated cord that it sits there and you can just plug it right in. And I got the plumber coming on Monday to fix the sink, that faucet that was leaking, and the escutcheons underneath the bathroom sink, to tighten those up. And they are able to get up underneath and go up underneath to get in the wall, so we'll have to clog that up somehow. But caught another mouse up there, and anyway, getting that taken care of on Monday. The dumpster's gone, bathroom's gone. What else we got going? Still haven't heard back from Luis about this parking lot. I'll give him a call. We need to get that going. I mean, we got time before it rains again, but. And then the guys are working on the vineyard, but it's a crew of 9, and they're not, you know, they're working tomorrow, but they're not going to be done, not even with the lower part. So, which means they're not even going to start this till next week sometime. And I really don't, I'll call Tony, but I really don't want to drive through here like this. So I'll call Tony, I'll see what's more important, getting it sprayed or not damaging these vines. I mean, obviously not damaging the vines, but I'll ask him if there's a threat of that and how big the threat is. I mean, if we pull off 1 or 2 shoots here and there, that ain't gonna hurt nothing, but some of these are so thick, I really don't, if it was my call, I'd say no. I'll not drive the tractor through there, but anyway, I'll find out, and any input you have would be good. I'll email Tony, I'll copy you, and then we can talk about that. But what they're doing is looking good. They just don't have enough guys, and I know there's another labor problem this year. Yeah, all the millions of people here. I don't know why they can't find any to work. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, very thick through here. So that's it.